Some tragedies force people to lose all dignity, just to keep the one they love alive. This man never imagined life would push him to such a cruel and merciless edge. They were once an ordinary young couple. Not wealthy, but peaceful and hopeful about tomorrow. Every morning, simply seeing each other made the rest of the world feel unimportant. Until his wife fell ill, and their familiar rhythm slowed under growing fear. The illness didn't strike suddenly, but slowly, letting her feel her body slipping away piece by piece. Strength faded, independence vanished, and her greatest fear became being a burden. From then on, he stayed beside her with extreme care, fearing one mistake could hurt her more. She looked at him, knowing each day she lived meant another sacrifice from him. He slowed every movement, not from exhaustion, but fear of causing her pain. Each gentle touch frightened him, as if this tenderness might be the last. He forced a smile to comfort her, while she cried, knowing she was taking too much from him. In that moment, both understood love had turned into quiet endurance. Days grew longer, nights shorter, and his body slowly adapted to exhaustion. Money dwindled, hope thinned, and he realized effort alone wasn't enough. Their home, their greatest possession, was sold to buy a few more months of life for his wife. Money ran out, nothing left to sell, no one to borrow from, and desperation pushed him outside. He stood before a stranger's gate, bent low, abandoning pride to beg for medicine and hospital bills. For the first time in his life, he knelt down, not for himself, but for someone in the hospital who needed him more than ever. He collapsed to the ground, hands hanging loose, no longer knowing whether he was hoping or simply waiting. Standing at the payment counter, he held his head in silence, realizing the money left wasn't enough to keep his wife alive. The person asked nothing, quietly handing him the money, as if already understanding his situation. When others learned about his situation, they quietly came forward, offering money to help cover his wife's medical bills. It was his love for his wife that moved people's hearts. And marriage means staying, even when life becomes its hardest.